Okay, welcome back everybody to the Dream Whisperer of Jesus, where we discuss and interpret prophetic dreams. Today, it's a beautiful day, autumn day here in Canberra, and I'm going to share a brief dream that I received about Israel 2 days ago on the 15th of April. I haven't got the full interpretation of the dream yet, so I'm just going to share the dream, and I'll give a few brief comments, but I won't really share an interpretation. So we've got Mount Ainslie there, Canberra Stadium, where they play cricket. I'll zoom out and then I'll share the dream. Okay, so I've just done a really basic drawing, so please forgive my drawing. So this was 15th April 2023, 2 days ago. In the dream, I definitely knew I was in Israel. And in the dream, I was in an apartment building. That could be literal or symbolic. Sometimes in prophetic dreams, we're standing on high places or high ground to symbolize that we're having a prophecy about something in the future. We can see something. In the dream, I saw an Israeli port. I could see there was the tank farms where they store fuel and stuff, and I could see the oil tanker ships, oil transport ships sitting in the port. So that's just a very basic drawing of some ships, tanker ships in the Israeli port. And in the dream, there were other people in this apartment building with me, and I told them to stand back from the window because I knew that the terrorists were going to do an attack and one of these Israeli ships was going to get blown up. So I'm not sure if that's a literal interpretation or a symbolic interpretation. In the dream, one of the ships blew up. There was definitely an explosion at this Israeli port, and there was a big explosion from the terrorists. And then after that, I saw some other things. I also saw next to the port there was a bridge above ground. So you know how they have the supporting buttresses or pylons, and this bridge was like an sort of an arterial route or connecting route. The whole road bridge was above ground, standing above ground. And what I saw was somehow this whole section of bridge was exploded. And it wasn't just one bomb, it was like this whole section of the bridge exploded. And this was, my drawing doesn't show it here, but this was a big section of bridge, like it was maybe 100 meters long or even longer. This whole section of bridge was blown up and the whole section of road hit the ground. It was completely, this section of the bridge was completely destroyed. So I need to pray about this. For me, if this was a literal interpretation of this whole section of bridge being blown up, that would be a really sophisticated attack for a terrorist group to do in real life, to have multiple explosive devices put on a whole section of bridge and brought down. So potentially could happen, but just speaking now, 2 days after I've received the prophetic dream, I haven't got the full interpretation, but at the moment I'm really thinking this bridge explosion is more a symbolic interpretation, that a land bridge can mean something about Israel's diplomatic relations, diplomatic connections to other countries. Yeah, I'm just not really sure. I need to keep praying about this dream, but it was significant that I saw this whole section of a road in Israel blown up. So thank you, brothers and sisters in Christ, for listening to this dream. Please pray for Israel. Please pray for Israel's protection. It's entering a very complicated phase in its national history as we enter this second Cold War, with great power rivalry reigniting in the Middle East area. How that's going to affect Israel, I'm not sure, but we really need to pray for Israel's protection. Thank you, brothers and sisters in Christ. God bless you. Bye bye.